Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, 5 days after a gunman went on a racially motivated rampage that left 3 people dead, we're hearing from the family of one of his victims, loved ones of 29-year-old Jerrald Gallion, speaking out tonight.
People don't just act like they do these things overnight. It's something they've been carrying in them for a while until they just explode. And then they explode on innocent people.
Gallion, along with 52-year-old Angela Carr, 19-year-old A.J. Laguerre, they were gunned down at a Dollar General store on Kings Road.
Police say the killer's mission was to murder black people. We talked with those who attended a community healing gathering tonight in wake of the tragic shooting. First, though, we had a News for Jax reporter Jerrald Gallion, who spoke with Gallion's family and joins us live. Eric?
Well, because this story is all about the life and tragic death of Jerrald Gallion, we are not naming the man who killed him. Instead, we are only referring to that man as a killer or murderer. Days after 29-year-old Jerrald Gallion lost his life to what police described as a racially motivated murderer bent on killing black people, Gallion's mother, siblings, and close cousin are breaking their silence about his life and the legacy he leaves behind.
He was a good person. He helped others. He brought sunshine in our lives.
Jerrald was a very loving person, very hardworking. He loved his family.
His sister Kamora says he had certain lovable traits that she will never forget.
His smile, his presence, his smell, just humor. Bond, the love.
This dollar store is where Gallion was murdered. His family says he was planning to pick up his 4-year-old daughter after stopping at the store. They also say he was devoted to his daughter.
When she came, my cousin did a complete 360.
Yes, he did.
His whole outlook on life changed.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And she had the type of father that'll catch the bus to 2 jobs.
2 jobs.
Yes,
2 jobs. Yeah.
Right.
That she had the things that he did not have.
But Gallion never got the chance to see his daughter again. A killer armed with a rifle and handgun made sure of that when the killer went on a deadly shooting spree before taking his own life inside the store. Police say Gallion's killer left a manifesto that explicitly explained his hatred toward black people. In fact, they say he referred to the race of people he wanted to kill as the N-word.
It was planned. It's definitely planned.
Yeah,
you got people going, I mean, you can't go to the store and get some things that you need without
Worrying about or being scared.
You know,
It make you don't even want to take your kids or yourself to the store. My girls ask me now, Mama, can I go to the store with you? No.
Jasmine Mabel says what happened to her cousin and the other 2 victims should be a wake-up call to everyone who thinks racially motivated violence does not exist.
I witnessed them picking out caskets and picking out, just making arrangements for Jerrald. And they don't deserve that. He didn't deserve that. She don't deserve that.
One other note, I do want to point out that the family started a GoFundMe account that is to help with expenses, with funeral, and also obviously Gallion's daughter, you know, at some point is going to need some help, and his mom as well. So they did start that GoFundMe account, and we have posted a link to that account on our website, newsforjax.com. Reporting live, Jerrald Gallion, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Eric.